And so it's with a heavy heart that I am forced to put out another report, either tonight or tomorrow morning. We're adding a lot of information right now, a lot more research, dealing with Candace Owens. Just as soon as the whole Egyptian plane thing gets debunked with all the facts, now she's moved to something else, and I'm really worried about her. I'm worried about her and her mind, and I'm also worried about the country and where this is going. It's good to question Charlie Kirk's assassination.
When even Alex Jones says a line has been crossed, attention sharpens. In an extraordinary intervention, the InfoWars founder has issued a public warning about Candace Owens, not as a rival, but as a concerned ally. What began as conspiracy chatter has now triggered alarm inside conservative media itself, and the fallout is exposing deep fractures within the movement. Alex Jones is not known for restraint. For years, he has built a career questioning official narratives and amplifying fringe claims, often defiantly. But this week, Jones did something almost unheard of. He publicly urged caution, not towards the mainstream media, not towards the government, but towards one of his own ideological allies, Candace Owens. Jones told his audience he was genuinely worried, not about censorship or politics, but about Owens herself. He stressed that he almost never challenges fellow conservatives publicly. This time, he said, he felt compelled to step in. Framing his remarks as concern rather than confrontation, Jones said watching Owens' trajectory had become painful. He avoided insults. He avoided ridicule. Instead, he questioned where the rhetoric was heading and what damage it could cause. Jones told listeners he refuses to act as the internet police, but he said the escalation he was seeing could not be ignored. For longtime observers, the moment was striking. When Alex Jones urges restraint, something has clearly shifted.
As most of you that pay attention know, I am not the internet police. I don't infight. I don't try to focus on what other people are theorizing about or doing. I try to focus on what I'm doing. And so it's with a heavy heart that I am forced to put out another report, either tonight or tomorrow morning. We're adding a lot of information right now, a lot more research, dealing with Candace Owens. Just as soon as the whole Egyptian plane thing gets debunked with all the facts, now she's moved to something else, and I'm really worried about her. I'm worried about her and her mind, and I'm also worried about the country and where this is going. It's good to question Charlie Kirk's assassination. I have big questions. We know Cash Patel covered up an investigation into accomplices. I broke that up before it hit the mainstream news. So I'm not saying don't question. But her latest source and what she's done, implicating the U.S. military and all this other stuff, is just so damaging. And when you go investigate it, it's so crazy. And just like with the Egyptian plane, she says she has the metadata, then publish it. And when she did publish it, and it got fact-checked, it wasn't accurate. Candace, we care about you. But you just doubled down again with something even more absurd. And I hate watching you destroy yourself like this. We'll be covering it all with the reports coming out at Real Talk Shows on X, on Rumble, and Infowars.com. God bless you all.
At the heart of the dispute are claims surrounding the alleged assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Candace Owens has promoted theories suggesting the involvement of powerful institutions, including media organizations, foreign actors, and elements tied to the U.S. military. Those claims have not been substantiated and have been widely disputed. Jones acknowledged that asking questions about Kirk's death is legitimate, but he warned that drawing sweeping conclusions without verifiable evidence risks inflaming an already volatile political space. A major flashpoint in Jones's criticism centers on so-called metadata evidence cited by Owens. Jones said similar claims had already been examined and contradicted by publicly available data. In one widely shared post, Jones pointed to flight records that challenged earlier assertions involving foreign aircraft movements. He said those claims were fact-checked at the time and did not hold up. Instead of reassessing, he argued, the narrative only intensified. Jones said if definitive proof exists, it must be published transparently and withstand scrutiny. Public disputes between prominent conservative figures remain rare. That's why this moment has drawn such attention. Some supporters have praised Jones for speaking out. Others accuse him of undermining an ally. But regardless of reaction, the exchange highlights growing tension inside right-wing media, where influence, reach, and responsibility increasingly collide. Jones has now indicated he is preparing a more detailed report addressing Owens's claims, expected to be released across multiple platforms. It is not a clash between the mainstream and the fringe. It is a warning issued from within the ecosystem itself. Jones's remarks mark a reversal of roles, the provocateur urging caution, the skeptic calling for restraint. And as audiences search for clarity in a fast-moving, emotionally charged media landscape, this episode underscores a deeper question. When narratives escalate faster than evidence, who draws the line?